cultural factors contribute to changes in the wine industry, and our goal for this video is to examine those social cultural factors. So hopefully, by the end of the video, you'll be able to explain what social culture is, and then explain how social cultural factors affect the wine industry. Now, a big key word today that we're going to look at is tradition. So obviously, the traditional history of wine producing, wine making. Obviously from Europe, particularly France, Italy, Spain, those places. Changing lifestyle, which is obviously how people live, and then labour participation rate. So that obviously labour to do with work and work rates. So that's going to have a big impact on the wine industry. So we'll have a look at that as well. Looking at the syllabus, where we're up to the social cultural, and that's where we've got those keywords. We'll make sure we understand what those mean. So let's have a look at the wine industry in the 1950s. This is particularly in Australia, dominated by tradition. Remember what I said about those old traditional ways of making wine? Well, that's what the wine industry was, sort of dominated by. Basically, if you ask any wine writers or wine, the best wine from the old world. So that's countries like France, Spain, Italy, those type of countries. France, wine was considered a way of life, not a job. And that relates back to the traditional ways of making wine. And one of the best quotes that I've seen is from the I can't remember the name of the documentary, Chateau Chunda documentary, about their best vintage in the past. They had not made their best wine yet. And that's a really good quote you can put into some of your responses to explain how people's attitude towards where wine was made change. So France's old world wine, it had traditional techniques. The Australian wine industry, to get a foothold in the wine industry around the world, started using different techniques and changed the way they made wine, and they were always trying to better themselves. The social cultural factors. Now, obviously, social culture means to do with people, and obviously because of the spread of westernization, colonization, wine production and consumption has spread across the world. So that's why it's become a global industry. These are basically the factors that affect the industry: level and rate of economic growth, the process of cultural convergence, the age structure of the population, changing consumer taste and lifestyle expectations, and marketing and licensing laws, and the potential benefits. So I'm going to look at each one in a little bit more detail. When we look at level and rate of economic growth, we're talking about how much countries develop. We're talking about the wealth of people. So when people earn more money, they spend it, and that happens when the economy is doing really well. So not like when there's a recession or anything like that. So this is one example of an industry that does well. So when the economy is doing well, the wine industry is doing well, people have disposable income which they can spend on like wine. In the UK and US, there's been a rising demand for wine because wealthy. In China, growing middle class demand. So what I want you to do now is quickly pause the video, and I want you just to quickly answer questions. Okay, you should pause and answer those questions. Remember, China is a communist country now. It's very westernized, and that's what rise in the middle class, and because they're exposed to the global market and want to do what other people do, and that's why Chinese people are starting to buy more wine. However, in some old world wine producing countries, there's been a decrease in wine consumption, particularly in younger parts of the population. I want you to quickly pause the video and answer that question and use your notes. So do that now. Okay, you should pause and answer that question. So the reason why younger generations are starting to drink because it's not cool. People live. We are seeing more and more cultures come together. Obviously, like I've said before, this process has occurred because of technology and globalization. Globalized industry marketing techniques to sell branded wine to a global market. Remember, branded wine, companies, not the small wines, which is just one or two winemakers. And market, they want to make profit, so that's why they spend a lot of money on advertising and marketing. However, not all Westernized countries have seen an increase in wine consumption. Why? So I want you to quickly just stop the, the video and see if you can answer that. Some Westernized countries like Norway, Sweden, Scandinavia, a decrease, and that's because the amount of tax on wine. So it's looking at at the health of people. So that's one way. We do have those differences in culture. Now, the third impact is the age structure of the population. Wine drinkers is critical to the wine industry. So what we need to do now is to pause the video and answer those two questions. So when we're looking at the number of young wine drinkers is critical to the wine industry, what countries are potentially affected by the wine industry? It's looking at France. Why? Because places in France and Italy where the population is getting older, they're less likely to drink wine. And if you're going to have fewer people drinking wine, then you're going to have fewer people wanting wine, and demand for wine is going to decrease. And you're not going to be able to sell wine. So that's some countries are France and Italy as well. And it's younger wine drinkers. How's it doing that? It's marketing wine to a young generation, wine like Prosecco, aiming it at women, and obviously putting it into cans as well. So that's how Australia is trying to really get a number of younger drinkers. I'm not talking underage drinkers, I'm talking 18 plus. Now, the changing consumer taste and lifestyle expectations are the most adopted, and I call it beverage socially accepted. More and more people are choosing to have children later in life. They usually have money to spend, which they spend on restaurants and, of course, is wine. So that's the reason why people started, lifestyles have changed. People are drinking more. Is because it's being socially accepted, and there's going to be young people who aren't going to have many people when they have more disposable income, and that's produced more demand for the wine. I've got a question there. What else has made people drink more? I just want you to stop the video now and answer that. So something that can make more people drink more wine is the changing, sort of climate of what's going on. So obviously we've got COVID-19, increase in wine consumption because people are at home, losing jobs. There's a recession. So that's why people might start drinking more wine. Beer it might become more fashionable if certain celebrities are drinking of wine as well. Marketing and licensing. I've just put that in, and obviously it does come under political and organisation factors as well, but I put it in anyway. So the UK really push for new world wine. More dream stories, open on so that's a really other big the social culture of people. So it's work or at the weekend. Also, because they've got food, so that's also as well. And then the health bit. More people are concerned with their health. And there are places in the day, and life expectancy over 90. So that's another reason why people drink wine. So looking back, there's a lot of social cultural impacts of the wine industry. So make sure you've made plenty of notes. And if there's any questions, make sure you ask. You're doing a great job, guys. and I'll speak to you soon. Thanks. Bye.